Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, however, a reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as I view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Despite the fact that I am unable to use any other type of scooter or power chair, or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if my scooter should malfunction as it did a few months ago, I will yet again be a fish out of the water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video in the description, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to this video itself, you will find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser, it is easy to contribute, it takes a few seconds. Any and all help is welcome. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world, and you can even contribute anonymously. The purpose of the fundraiser is both to help to assist me in the ongoing refurbishing of my existing scooter, which is from 2019, and being that we're now in 2025, it is definitely in need of new parts. However, in addition to that, I'm also saving to purchase a new scooter. A few months ago, my battery charging mechanism had failed entirely, and for roughly 2 weeks, I had to rely on family and friends to push me around my own home in my scooter because I was unable to move independently. And not only did it severely affect my independence, but it was also that long overdue wake up call that I needed a backup plan in motion. And the backup plan is to have a brand new scooter to use moment to moment, day to day, every day, and my completely refurbished scooter waiting in the wings to be used if necessary, when necessary, whenever the need arises. So please do what you can. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all. I love you all. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to Media Awareness and become part of the Media Awareness family. I'd love to have you. Also, like and share and let me know your thoughts on this track, on this cover actually, and what is your favorite cover and or your favorite Marilyn Manson track? This was just dropped at midnight, and I was made aware of it this morning via my YouTube feed, as I have the bell icon run for all of the artists I follow closely. So if you'd like to follow my channel closely as well, and you do choose to subscribe, ring the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever anything goes up. And this was definitely uh, an interesting um, thing to see uh, in my feed. And it is Marilyn Manson performing in the air tonight, the Phil Collins track, which has been covered countless times by countless artists in countless different ways. So I am curious to see what this cover sounds like. So this will be a first reaction. I've not heard this yet. With all my first reaction videos, or any videos that I do at all that are reaction based, I always link the video in the description below. I do this because the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So always click on those source links, no matter who it is and no matter the genre. Like I said, this was uh, originally a Phil Collins track, and it was featured on Phil's first solo album, Face Value, and that sort of launched the Phil Collins solo career, if you will, and it also was quite relevant to the history of the band Genesis at that point in time, as they took a more commercial route following the success that Phil Collins had with his solo career. And they both kind of paralleled each other in the commercial genre. But with all of that stated, Marilyn Manson has put out a new album a few months ago. You can find an extensive review of that on my channel. His album also made the top 20 countdown for media awareness for 2024. So you might want to check out the top 20 as well in my videos. However, this is, like I said, a first for Marilyn Manson at least. He has covered tracks in the past, most notably Tainted Love, Personal Jesus, um, I Put a Spell on You. He's covered it a lot, actually. But he's one of those artists that isn't always known for his covers. He's more known for his own material, which I really admire and I really think is great, because you don't want to be known for covers. You want to be known for the stuff that you write and that you put out there. But on the topic of covers, another great cover he did was, of course, You're So Vain, the Carly Simon classic. But this is a classic in and of itself in the air tonight. And you can find the link below as stated. It'll be right below the fundraiser and right above the fundraiser as well. It's kind of sandwiched in between, so you can find it quite easily. And I'm not going to let this go any longer. I'm dying to hear what this sounds like. So, I will be back following this with my assessment of this cover.
This moment for all my life, oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you stranger than you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. When I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord.
So there you have Marilyn Manson in the air tonight, which once again is a cover of the Phil Collins classic. Um, and it's interesting as I was listening to the beginning of that, I thought about my how my uh, fandom of Marilyn Manson sort of came about with Mechanical Animals. But prior to that, he had really burst on the scene with Sweet Dreams, which was a cover of the Eurythmics classic. Of course, he had Portrait of an American Family already out when Sweet Dreams came out as a single following that, and it was from the following release. Um, but he became known really as a result of Sweet Dreams, at least from a widespread standpoint. And I thought it was a great cover, Sweet Dreams, and this I've never been disappointed with any of Manson's covers, and this is no exception. The production on this and the arrangement is close enough to the original that it pays really pays homage to it, but it's also a song that he has made his own. Um, he's really kind of claimed it for himself at this point with this release. And I say that because it has all of the elements of a Marilyn Manson track by itself, the original. Just add a darker tinge, and you have the Marilyn Manson style. And that's what you really have here. There's not much really that's different from the original. I do want to say the vocals are strong on this. They're really mixed well. The mix on this is really great. I have to say that right off the bat. It's really produced well, engineered well. Everything has its highs and lows within the mix, and it all sounds great. And his vocals are very strong. Um, but also, uh, the break that happens before the tom fill that almost has to happen with any cover of In the Air Tonight is really poignant, and it's really an amazing sort of breath before the that's the part I think that we all really wait for um, when it comes for when it comes to this song, at least the original and some covers of it that have retained that part of it. There are some I heard that have not had the Tom fill, and it's just not the same. Um, it's not to say that those covers aren't bad, but they aren't quite uh, as memorable. This is a memorable cover of a memorable song, and this is something that is just amazing. I'm beyond impressed with this. I'll be listening to this quite a few times more today, throughout the day, adding this to my Spotify playlist. You can find this on Marilyn Manson's Spotify page as well, and you could also find it, the video that I just reacted to the audio, I should say, here on YouTube as well. Link below, as always, with all my reactions. And if you are new to my channel, I do more than just reactions to music. I do book reviews, I do film reviews, TV, and streaming show reviews. I do a lot here, and sometimes the occasional snippet of news if I feel it's worthy in terms of books, um, film, uh, anything media related. I attempt to cover here. So if you can be so kind as to follow my channel and subscribe, I would definitely appreciate it. And once again, a reminder that the fundraiser continues, and I really need your help. So please do what you can, and I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. Take care. Bye.